Hello again YouTube, and welcome to my Let's Play of Civilization V. This is episode 3. This is showcasing land warfare. If you saw my previous videos, I showcased a little bit of sea warfare and air warfare, but this is all land warfare, or primarily land warfare. I do have a few destroyers, and I will be building, hopefully here soon, some bombers, but for right now, my army is consisting of artillery and mechanized infantry. I'm playing as the French Empire, if you haven't noticed already, and in this episode I'll be fighting the Iroquois Indians, which is over here. These three cities here. I know they don't look like much, but they're actually more advanced than I am, and I really don't know how this is going to play out, so it's going to be a fun war to fight. I know that much. I know they have aircraft. I know they have nuclear capability, or at least they have the Manhattan Project completed, so I hope I don't get nuked, but if I do, so what, it's just a game. Let me give you a little rundown of what's happened up until now. I started out with my cities down here in the south. I think originally I had like 5 or 6 cities down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. I conquered a few city-states: Stockholm, Edinburgh, Oslo over here, and these 3 here belong to the Roman Empire. They were my warmongering northern buddies here for a while. We had a few early wars, and I ended up finally defeating them because they're idiots. But anyway, let's get started here with this land invasion of the Iroquois Empire. Without further ado, I know in the previous series I did sea warfare and air warfare, but this is my land warfare strategy, and it usually consists of me using a lot of artillery. I'm really heavy on the artillery. I do most of my conquering with my artillery, with my armor just serving as a shield from our artillery. You know, you have to still use them to actually take the city, but the primary damage that I have, that I do, is with my artillery, and I have these air defense units here, kind of guarding my artillery, because I know what's his name, Hiawatha. He does have at least 1 aircraft, probably some more in the process of being constructed. So let's get started here. I bribed. Well, I didn't bribe. I stole his money basically, because before I started this video, I offered him a bunch of things, happiness resources for his money, and he gave me like 300 pieces of gold, and he's getting ready to lose all that right now when I start this war, because he's not going to get his things. Anyway, let me get started. I know I don't want to bore you with all the details of what happened up until now. I'm going to go ahead and declare a war on this pathetic little clown. That's him right there. He's still dressed in his ancient. See, all the trades that we had is cancelled because I declared war. And plus, he's got a few, at least 1 city-state that was allied with him that declared war on me. But whatever, I'm not worried. I've got Rasgusa here as an ally, and they're going to help me out hopefully a little bit. Even though that they really don't do a whole lot as far as war, but hopefully they'll do something. We'll see. First thing I do is try to soften them up. Usually that's my strategy for defeating units, is I soften them up with artillery and then move in with the armor. If you've noticed, and then I do use I use mechanized infantry. I know a lot of people use tanks, but I really don't like using tanks because they use up all the oil. So I usually skip tanks and I go straight to mechanized infantry. They're the same strength. They're cheaper to build. So it's worked out for me so far, so I'm going to keep doing that. Go ahead and try to take out his rifleman here. Yeah, I can't attack with that one. I can attack with this one, I believe. No, I can't. Well, where can I move? Okay, well I'm gonna have to attack this one, I guess. Use that or move here. Go ahead and move my anti-air defense up in preparation for the next round. I know he's going to try to use that aircraft on me. I don't know what it is. It's probably this early in the game. It's probably, I'm probably going to say fighters, early fighters, but there's no telling. It could be a nuclear bomb, and that wouldn't be good. I'm going to kidnap his worker here next. Come with me. Can't attack them yet, just have to move on to their tile. That's how I get most of my workers. I warmonger and I steal their workers, but they leave them unguarded like this. It's their own fault. I do know that they have a sizable navy, and I don't have a navy. I only have 2 destroyers. I have one here and one over here, and it's going to be interesting what happens here in the sea. I know I can't see them right now, but they're back here. I scattered them earlier, and matter of fact, I need to scout. I need to do a little scouting. Make sure that I can make it back. Okay, there's a battleship. Okay. Go ahead and move on back here. Actually, try to stay just out of his range, because battleship, they really they hurt. Don't call me a punk. That's just how I play. Go ahead and start moving my forces up. I usually try to stay within the range of my anti-air gun. Like if they have aircraft, I'll stay within. I think it's a 2-tile radius from where they are. So from here, I should be protected everywhere I am right now. All my forces there. Move this guy up here. Actually, yeah. I'm not going to go any further because I could move a little further, but I don't want to outpace my artillery, so I'll stay back. That's usually how I play. I'll stay back and let them come to me, and I'll shell them from here. They can't attack my artillery, or they rarely do I ever leave my artillery unprotected. I'll guard them with a front line of some kind of armor, or it depends on what area I'm in. But if I'm in the later, I'll guard them with some kind of armor. I believe that's all I can do for this round. I think it's time to let them do their thing. Hopefully their retaliation won't be too severe, but we'll see. Get you some Hiawatha. Okay, so apparently Washington was friends with the Iroquois, so now I'm gonna have to hear their junk. But I don't think they're really a threat right now. Oh, apparently he wasn't mad about Iroquois. He was mad about the city-state declaring on me. I don't get it. That's weird. I didn't declare on the city-state. It declared on me. Whatever. The game has certain glitches like that that it really doesn't make sense how diplomacy works. But where did his little beat up soldier go there? Do a little scouting. Okay, there he is. I'm debating whether I should go ahead and get him. Yeah, I think I will. I'll try to go ahead and defeat him. That way I can kind of get a glimpse of the battlefield ahead of time. Even if I lose this unit to something back here, I still get... See, he doesn't have much of anything. He's really going to pay. Looks like he's got his forces concentrated in this area. And to be honest, I really don't know what kind of land forces he does have. I know he's got a sizable navy, but I haven't really gotten a glimpse of his land forces yet. How far can I move with this armor? Okay, I can move here. I want to stay out of range. I don't want to move the armor too close to where he can bombard from the city with artillery or whatever he has there. I don't know. Depends. I think I'll move. I just have to risk. He may have armor or he may not. I don't know. I just have to risk it. So I'm just gonna keep moving them up. It goes kind of slow when you don't have rocket artillery. Rocket artillery kind of speeds up the pace of it a little bit, but these land battles, they can be, especially when they don't have roads built, they can be a little drawn out. But